time, and it was just a park. After the war, so many of the young men came back, and they were married, and housing was limited. They put up housing for them. What were they, like Quonset huts? Or were
No,
they
they were regular.
I can't remember what they looked like.
They were 2 stories and up on the lower floor.
Oh, okay, I can't.
Yeah, and they were a housing project. That's
Yeah.
what they were, a housing project. And there were quite a few of them right in that park there, but they didn't stay long, you know,
Yeah, once they got a
because
house.
supplies were short. Contractors couldn't get anything, you know, everything was for the government. There was no more building, and no cars were being built or anything. All the cars and trucks were going to the Army and Navy or whatever. But they had a housing project right on that park over there, where the ball field is now.
And once they tore it down, it was back to a ballpark.
Yeah, but they tore it down almost as quickly as they put it
They
up.
didn't
It was
need
up
it
for a
forever.
few years, you know.
But
Then they put people to work,
what could they
building
do?
new
They had to
homes
live
and
somewhere,
everything.
you know. They come back, and oftentimes they were married and they had children, you know, ahead of time. It was.
But there were so many changes and so many different things that were invented. You just took it for granted. You know, you didn't get excited. Well, they shouldn't be doing this, so what are they doing this for? They'd come in and say, we're going to do this, and they'd do it.
Go ahead, we need a new
And
road,
everybody
go ahead.
cooperated, you know. There were no factions, you know. One
They
group would
did.
say, oh yes, and the other group would say no. Everybody got together. But as soon as the war was over, it went back to being yourself again, you know. You could disagree and get away with it.
Yeah.
But the people
But
adjusted.
like I said, I
They
remember
adjusted.
it's like even
There
at,
weren't
say,
too
our
many
graduation-
troublemakers, you
on
know.
our graduation night, I was wearing high heels, my first.
It's a good thing everybody got together because we
Yeah.
made
Downtown, the
got
auditorium.
rid of that war in a hurry. Now
My heel
you
broke
go
in
to
two,
war
and
now
my
and you're
shoes
there for
went
10, 20 years and you never know when it's going
up
to end.
along, and going across the
And
stage.
people aren't agreeing with it,
Hey,
you know.
people are.
Too bad they have to have them, but there always will be,
Good, but I know up
you know.
around, the North Shore, Newburyport, and up in Maine, they were right on the coast. In fact, one of the Honeywells, they bought one of the old Coast Guard stations and made a summer home out of up in Seabrook. And they weren't going there in the war because they didn't have any money to buy gas anyway, or gas to get. But gee, they made a beautiful home out of it after the Navy deserted it. Yeah, it was real high and nice, yeah. But they did have a lot of submarines, I guess.